Whether my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, now it is.
Okay. So this is what I have given you as a homework, something like that. Now we revise the thing first. Okay. First we revise the things because whatever we have done in the last lecture that we required in upcoming lectures. That is important. Okay. So uh, first we discuss what is binomial expansion. In binomial expansion, what is this series? Revision we can say that it is a revision. So if I have 1 upon 1 minus x, what is the series of this 1 upon 1 minus x? It is 1 plus x square plus dot 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 dot. Yes or no? Yes or no? What is the sum
Yes.
of this? Yeah, this is I return instead of return this way to this way, I return in another way. Okay. So also we have 1 upon 1 plus x. So for that purpose, what we have 1 minus x plus x square, again minus x cube plus x raised to 4 minus dot 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 like that. Okay. Can someone tell me what we have for 1 upon 1 minus x bracket square? What we have for that?
Sir, 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube
Yes,
to
3x
infinity.
square plus 4x cube plus dot dot dot, everything we have plus 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 plus. Okay. And in the above series, if I multiply by x, so I am getting, because in the problem we have solved, see this, if I multiply by this, so what I am getting, x plus 2x square plus 3x cube plus 4x raised to 4 plus dot 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 dot. Why I written like this? Because when coefficient is 1, then we have power 1. Coefficient is 2, power is 2. Coefficient is 3, power is 3. So that series we can write down something like that. This series I can write down summation n starts from 1 to infinity, not 0 to infinity. If I substitute 0 here, n into x raised to n. If I substitute 0, what happened? Still you can substitute 0, no problem, because the 0 term came here. No, 0 into x raised to 0, it is 0. So 1 to infinity or 0 to infinity, that will a same thing. So if n is equal to 1, so I am getting first term. N is equal to 2, I am getting this term, like that. Okay. Okay.
Sir, we
And
solved such problem only, means where you said that this formula is their only thing, we had to substitute with another term like that.
yes, exactly. That is what generating function. So see, in a generating function, we have given the definition also. Find the a naught, a n, b n here. Definition. We have written two definitions. See, consider a sequence of numbers a naught, a1, a2, dot dot dot, and let us sequence by n where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, suppose there exists a function f of x such that you can write down that f of x is equal to this. So that f of x is called as a generating function. Okay. Now what we have, for a given recurrence relation for the sequence an, we need to find out what is that recurrence relation in terms of an. Okay. So our target is what? Here, this is very challenging problem. Huh? So for this purpose, we required something in terms of revision, partial fractions that you already done. Okay, that we required. Again, we are going to revise the things. So anyone knows what is partial fraction? Partial fraction. Soham, Navre, please mute yourself. Okay. Okay. So what is partial fraction? Do you know? Suppose I have something x divided by x plus 1 and here x um, plus 2. So how you can make a partial fraction of this? How you can make a partial fraction of this?
I think we need to split, means x upon x plus 1 plus.
No. Partial fraction means a divided
X
by
by
first factor plus b divided by second factor. And then what we do? we multiply this x plus 1, x plus 2 to that side. It is, we have denominator. Now, if you multiply here, what I am getting, x is equal to a into x plus 2, see the calculations, plus b into x plus 1. And then we put, for making a0, we put x is equal to minus 2. So what I am getting, minus 2 is equal to plus 2, minus 2 get cancelled here, minus 2 plus 1, I am getting minus 1. So b into minus 1, that is I am getting b is equal to minus 1, something like that. Sorry, in multiple, if I am getting minus 1, so b is equal to 2, I am getting.
Sir,
Yes.
and the same goes for three variables also, right?
Yeah. If the how many factors we have here, how many factors we have here, that many. Suppose we have x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. Then that time what happened? A divided by first factor plus b divided by second factor plus c divided by third factor. And for finding the value of b, you put x is equal to minus 1. Because once you put x is equal to minus 1, so minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. So in that equation, minus 1 is equal to, here minus 1 plus 1, I am getting a only. So I am getting a is equal to minus 1. So that factor you can write down minus 1 divided by x plus 1 and plus 2 divided by x plus 2 in that way. So this is called as a partial fractions. Got it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Clean and clear? Everyone understand that
Yes,
that
sir.
is what the division you have already done. No, that is very simple. This is the first type.
Sir,
Yes.
means for partial fractions, first we need to separate the functions, means
Factors. So
upon,
whatever the
yes,
denominator
sorry,
factors we need
factors,
to find out, and we need to
and then we need to
find
find
out.
out values for a and b.
Yeah, exactly. But when we have linear factor means what? This factor has power 1, this factor has power 1. But this is not the always case. Sometimes you have something like that, x square divided by x square minus x plus 1. So you cannot factorize this thing. So that time what you need to do, you need to write down not x square here. When partial fraction is there, the degree of denominator should be greater than as compared to degree of numerator. So that time you have a plus bx, because degree is 2 here, divided by this factor, x square minus x plus 1, like that. Now you can solve this. You substitute there, you will get a plus bx is equal to x, and you can solve. Suppose you have x plus 1 here again, then you will get a plus c divided by x plus 1, like that. Like that. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? This is what the second rule, when we have factor like that. And when we have third factor, the third one is, are you getting what I'm trying to say? We have x, suppose x plus 1 bracket square. So that time you have a divided by x plus 1 plus b divided by x plus 1 bracket square. So see the denominator highest degree, that many constant you should have. Okay, so here denominator degree is what? 2. If you expand this, you will get degree 2. So you should have two factors. Here we have 2 degree and 1 3 degree. So we have 3 constant, A, B, C. Got it? Are you getting this? You have done this already. Yes or no? Think on that. Whether you have done this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is what we are going to use while solving the problem of recurrence relation. Okay, while solving the problem, we require this one. Okay, so let's see the problem
Sir,
first.
can you scroll the screen now?
Okay. Please write down this. So recurrence relation, we are going to see that problem first. Sometimes it comes very easy format, there is no problem, but sometimes it will not. Okay. Can I start with the recurrence problem?
Okay, fine.
Okay. So again, I revise one more thing. The fourth thing, what is generating function? Definition of generating function: f of x is equal to, starts from summation n is equal to 0 to infinity. What will come here? An into x raised to a. Yes or no? This is what we have generating function. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now see how we are going to solve a recurrence relation. So write down the question. So I'm not going to tell you the procedure. While solving the problem, you will understand how we are going to solve this. Okay. So example on generating a recurrence relation. Recurrence relation using generating function. So you can write down recurrence relation using generating function. Okay, so example number 1, they have given recurrence relation an minus 6 into an minus 1 plus 9 into an minus 2. I can write down an minus 2, which is equal to 0. So you need to solve that recurrence relation where n is greater than 2. Here they have given n is greater than equal to 2. Why greater than equal to 2? If you substitute 1, you will get a minus 1. And our generating function starts from 0. N is equal to 0. Okay. So when at what value of n I will get in that equation n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 2 only. Okay. If I substitute 1, what I will get? Here minus 1 I am getting, but a minus 1 is not defined. Okay. And the value of a naught, they have given 1, and value of a1 they have given none. Okay, now what you need to do, you need to solve that recurrence relation. You need to solve that recurrence relation. Solve means what? You need to find the value of an. Find the value of an by using generating function. By using generating function. Everyone understand? Everyone understand the problem first?
Yes.
Okay, now what we have, so in the first step, what we are going to do, whatever we have given this thing, I just assume this is nothing but my an. From n starts from 2. So I will write down a function, generating function from that recurrence relation. What it means, what I'm trying to say, so I can write down summation n starts from 2, because here they have given 2 to infinity, an minus 6 an minus 1 plus 9 an minus 2, that an above, an minus 2 into x raised to n, which is equal to 0. Everyone understand that important step? For any recurrence relation, I can write down this as an equation. So by using that equation, I am able to solve my next all the problems. Everyone understand this? How I written this? For
Sir,
given, yes.
means for given condition we used summation n is equal to 2 because n is greater than or
Greater
equal
than
to
2 here. Suppose they have given n is greater than 1, so you can start with the 1.
2. Okay.
No problem. Okay. And I just multiply x raised to n to that term. Why? Because I wanted to create a generating function. Because I wanted to find recurrence relation using generating function. Okay. So for finding generating function, what I'm going to do? I'm going to multiply that term inside and give the summation to the each term. Okay. So what I will get? I will get, see now, summation n starts from 2 to infinity. What I will come here? An x raised to n. Yes or no? Minus 6 constant I can take an outside. Summation n starts from 2 to infinity. A n minus 1 x raised to n. Am I correct? What is next? Can you tell me?
Plus 9 summation
Plus
Summation
9 submission a n minus 2 x power n.
x
n
plus 2.
minus 2 x to the power
n.
n only, which is equal to 0. Yes or no? Now we need to find out these all values. Okay. What we have here, I just write down. I know that my f of x is what? Summation n starts from 0 to infinity an into x raised to n. This is my f of x. This is my generating function. Yes or no? Everyone
Yes,
agree
sir.
on that? Whether
Yes.
this value and this value is same here? Whether this value and this value is same here? No. Why not?
Because it is starting from 2.
Earth, please mute yourself. Earth. Yeah, thank you. Okay, because here summation starts from what? 0, and here what we have? 2. Yes or no? Yes or no? If I wanted to start this summation from 0, so I need to solve first this. I need to convert my first term into generating function. I need to convert my second term into generating function. I need to convert my third term into generating function. So I will get f of x, f of x, f of x. So I will call that this is my first, this is my second term, and this is my third term. Okay, so I will solve one by one. You can solve directly, no problem. You can solve directly here, but I will give you one by one and then we will put here. Okay, so we called as this equation is my equation 2. Okay, so I will take my first, write down my first is nothing but summation n is equal to 2 to infinity an x raised to n. Okay, so can I write down that is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity an x raised to n minus a naught plus a1 x. Can I write down this? Can I write down this? Yes or no? Can I write down my first term like this? If yes, tell me yes. If not, then I will discuss this. Can I write down? What do you think? Be frank, be frank. If you are not getting, I'm going to tell you. But I want how you think.
A1x is the first term, that's why we have used.
Okay. Very good. We are very close. Okay. So what happened? If I expand this, so I'm going to solve this you for first time. Next time you need to recognize. If I expand this one, what I'm getting, if I substitute n is equal to 0, what I'm getting here? A naught x raised to 0 is what? 1. Yes or no? X raised to 0. N is equal to 0 if I substitute in that equation. What happened? Am I audible?
Yes.
So A naught I am getting. If I substitute n is equal to 1, what happened then? A1x. What is next?
A2x square.
A2x square. What is next?
A3x cube.
Plus dot. And what I write down here minus A naught minus A1x. Yes or no? Now if I add this term cancel with this term. Yes or no? What I have remaining with now? What I have remaining with? I have remaining with A2
A2x
x
square.
square plus A3 x cube plus dot. So can I write down this is n starts from 2 to infinity an x raised to n. Can I write down? Because this is what now, if n is equal to 2, I am getting a2x square, n is equal to 3, a3x cube, n is equal to 4 dot. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Sir,
Yes.
after solving the summation, can you tell how first term came as A naught? I just got
Okay.
down.
Put n is equal to 0. Put n is equal to 0. What happened here?
In
A
which
naught.
term?
Here. This we are solving.
Yes,
No?
A naught and x raised to 0 is 1. Okay.
Okay. A naught I am getting. If n is equal to 1, a1x.
A1x. Okay,
N
yes,
is
got
equal
it.
to 2. That is summation is
A2x
what?
square.
Like that we are
Okay.
getting. And that term I put as it is here. If I give that minus sign inside, it becomes minus. This term get cancelled. So what I remaining with this, and what is that term? That term is exactly this. It means that two equations are equal. Clean and clear. Now understand. Any doubts? I can explain this one more time because this is important.
Sir,
What
over here, the second step I didn't understand.
Okay.
Why?
What I did, my target, I will tell you what is my target. Here, I wanted to find here whatever that sequence they have given. I wanted to find a generating function. So this is my generating function that we already know. Okay. So whatever the function we have, we can call that f of x, and this is my generating function. So I wanted to convert this term into generating function. But the problem what I have here a n x raised to n. I have a n x raised to n, but it starts from 0 and here it starts from 2. So I want here 0. So for making here 0, that 2 term I need to subtract it, because if I start from n is equal to 0 here, so what I did, I just write down it is n is equal to 0, starts from 0. Here instead of 2, I write down 0, and whatever that 2 terms come, when I put n is equal to 0 and 1, that term I subtracted here. That is what I did over.
So, sir, for just making it 0, you had.
Yes, because I wanted to make this term as a 0.
Okay.
Got it now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
This everyone got it? So that 2 terms are equal. You are getting, this is the explanation of that. Can I go further now? Can I go further now?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. This is for the first term what I have. For first term, I'm getting this thing. Okay. So I just called as this, or it is equation 3. Okay. Now what is my second term? Second term is what? This term, I have my second term, n is equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 1 x raised to n. Okay. Here, now the problem is what? The problem, I need to make this term here. Here what we have? N minus 1. Here what we have? X raised to n. I need to make that two terms are n like that. Here I have n, here I have n. So how to make both n? So let's see. So I just write down that term here. So my second term, what is my second term, is equal to, I take that 6 also. I take that 6 also. I'm not getting that minus sign only, that 6 also. So it is 6 into summation n starts from 2 to infinity. What we have here, a n minus 1 into x raised to n. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now again, I'm going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to, here we have summation over n. Okay. So I start n is equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 1 into x raised to n minus 1 into x. Can I write down this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why?
Yes, sir.
Because I want here n minus 1, so that x I can take an outside. So what I'm getting, I can take it because we have summation over n. We cannot take n outside, but we can take x outside. So summation n is equal to 2 to infinity. Now here you can call as that n minus 1 as a m, no problem. You can call as here am into x raised to, or we later on we call this. You may get confused. So we first put as it is. So we can write down a n minus 1 into x raised to n minus 1. Got it now? Everyone understand up to this? Yes or no? Any
Yes,
doubts?
sir.
Sir, can you tell the middle step?
With this one?
Yes, that a into
What
X.
I have here, x raised to n. What I want, a n minus 1, a n minus 1. See my generating function. I am trying to convert in terms of my generating function, which starts from 0 to infinity, a n into x raised to n. Here I have n, here I want n.
Okay.
So here n minus 1 I have. So making n minus 1, I just make a factorization in a such a way that the value remains same, just x into n minus 1. If I solve this, I will get the same term. And
Means
then
we
I
just
take that.
want a into n minus 1.
Yes, exactly. So I take x outside. So 6x come here and this term look like that. Okay. Now I wanted to change here. So n minus 1. So what I'm going to do, I put n minus 1 is equal to m. Then what is the value of n comes? N comes what? M minus 1. Yes or no?
Plus 1 because 1 will.
Sorry, sir. N plus 1. This value came here. Okay, so here I am getting m, here I am getting m, and here I will start from n plus 1. Okay, so when n is equal to 2, when n is equal to 2, what is the value of m? M
1.
starts from 1. Everyone understand? M starts from 1. So can I write down this 6x summation m starts from 1 to infinity am x raised to m? Can I write down that? Can I write down that?
Yes, sir.
Simple. If I substitute these values, so n minus 1 is equal to m. So I am getting mm here, no problem. When n is equal to 2, so I find n is equal to substitute 2 here only. So 2 minus 1. So that time m I'm getting 1. So I'm getting m is equal to 1. Because I'm changing n minus 1 to m, no? So limits also change. So this is what I'm getting new my limits. Okay. But whether this is my in that format, whether this is in my format, what happened? Here we have n is equal to 0. Here we have m is equal to 1. So how to make m is equal to 0 here?
am xm minus a naught.
A naught, exactly. So we have to minus a naught because I can write down that f of x generating function. Instead of m, I can write down m to infinity am x raised to m. Is there any changes if I change n and m here? Both are the same thing, no? So what I'm getting, ax into summation m is equal to 0 to infinity am x raised to m minus a naught. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Interesting, no? So that term I will get 6x summation n is equal to 0 to infinity an x raised to n minus a naught. That is what I am getting my second term.
Sir, please explain that y minus a naught.
Which one? Why a naught? No. Here we start with m1. No. Here we start with m1. If I wanted to start with m naught, m naught means what? If I substitute m is equal to 0 here, so what I am getting? A naught x raised to 0. So only a naught extra come, and whatever the rest of the term remains as it is. So that's why I subtracted that term there. Got it?
Oh,
Got
yes,
it?
sir.
Got it? Here you can put a bracket also, because that bracket outside the bracket, whatever we are doing inside the bracket. So this is
Sir, that is minus a naught.
yes, minus a naught. Minus a naught. Correct. No, why minus? Why minus? Why minus? See, no, very simple, very simple. Just little bit do the calculations. So this term, okay, I will erase that one. Okay, if you are not getting, no, I will erase. Okay. So can I write down this 6x as it is? Can I write down this term? A1 m is equal to 1. A1x plus A2x square plus A3x cube plus dot 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 dot. Can I write down in that way? Yes or no? Can I write
Yes.
down? Now I will add a naught and I will subtract a naught. But whatever the subtraction, I will write down later on. Infinite many terms, then minus a naught. Whether is there any changes in the two equations? I added a naught, subtracted a naught. That a naught get cancelled. What I am getting? The same term, whatever term I am getting here. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here 6x. What is that? This is nothing but the summation starts from n is equal to 0 to infinity an x raised to n. That is what I am getting. And here minus that a naught. Now tell me, is it okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. Other those who have doubts, it is clear now to you?
Yes, sir.
Sir, means at the start we wanted a naught, that's why we have added one term, right? Means
I want n is equal to 0.
okay.
Whatever the terms I am getting, that I will calculate. I want n is equal to 0 only. That is my initial target. That's it. Okay. So this is what I have second term. I have calculated second term. Now third term. Again third term. What we have third term? 9 into a n minus 2 x raised to n minus 2 n starts from this. So let's,
So can I try?
yeah, I will first write down third term. Then you just tell me. Okay. So what we have here, 9 summation starts from n is equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 2 into x raised to n. Yes, please tell me.
X raised to n minus 2. Like, can I tell the final answer?
Okay, directly final answer. Okay, good.
9x square.
Very good. 9x square.
Summation of m starts from 0 to infinity.
0 to infinity. Very good.
Am x power n.
Okay, m you are talking about. Okay, m x to the power m.
But
That's it
it.
only. That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. That's absolutely correct. How you are getting this? Now let's see. That's a good. That's, I'm impressed. So we will start from this again. Stretch. So 9 I put as it is. N is equal to 2. I put as it is. Here I am getting infinity. Here n minus 2. Here I want n minus 2. So n minus 2, and I'm going to make x square here. Simplify, because what I want n minus 1. N minus 1 I have x square. I can take x square as a common out. So 9x square summation n is equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 2 x raised to n minus 2. Now what I am going to put? I am going to put n minus 2 is equal to m. Okay. So when n is equal to 2, n is equal to 2, this times m becomes 0. So what you are getting? 9x square summation m starts from 0 to infinity a m x raised to m. That is what we got. Clean and clear to everyone? This thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now once you got this thing, no, you can write down in terms of m, no problem. So third term, you can write down 9x square into summation n starts from 0 to, because you're changing the variable, no problem. Okay. A n x raised to n. Okay. Now that all thing I'm going to put it here in that my equation second, or you can do that equation here only, no problem. Okay. So what the equation I have, I just write it down here one more time, and I'm going to put. So by equation 2, what you are getting, summation n is equal to 2 to infinity. First we have a n x raised to n. Next is what? Minus 6 summation n is equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 1 x raised to n. Next is what we have? Plus 9 summation n is equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 2 into x raised to n. Am I correct? So what is my first term? My first term, what I am getting? First term getting summation n is equal to 0 to infinity a n x raised to n minus a naught minus a1x. Correct? Yes or no? This is what I have my first term. Minus, what about second term? What is second term? Please tell me.
6x.
In bracket summation n is equal to 0 to infinity
An x power n
a n x to the power n
minus a naught.
minus a naught. Very good. This is why my next. What is my last term?
9x square.
9x square
Summation.
summation n is equal to 0 to infinity
An x power n.
a n x to the power n, which is equal to 0. Now what we know that? What we know that? Tell me. F of x, what? Is generating function, and what is its formula? N is equal to 0 to infinity a n x raised to n. Is generating function. Okay, so I put here f of x, whatever we have this term, I'm going to put f of x. And also they have given some values a0 and a1. Yes or no? In the problem itself, what is the value of a0 they have given?
1.
See, they have given all the values. Just wait a minute. Huh? Yes, a0 is 1 and a1 is 9. They have given. So we substitute this value and you can write down a0 is equal to 1 and a1 is equal to 9. So what you are getting this equation, this value is f of x. So you write down f of x minus, what is a0? 1 minus a1 is 9x. This is my first term, I can write down. Then minus this 6x into f of x minus, what is value of a0? 1. So I make a bracket plus 9x square into f of x. Yes, yes or no? Everyone understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you solve this one. So what you are getting? F of x minus 1 minus 9x minus 6x f of x minus 6x plus 9x square f of x, which is equal to 0. Now you can solve this equation. You can take f of x, f of x, f of x common out. So if you take f of x common out, what you are remaining here? You are remaining 1 minus 6x plus 9x square. And whatever that term here plus, you can shift it to another side. So that 9x goes there. So it becomes plus 9x. Yes or no? That 6x goes there. It becomes, no, this minus it becomes plus. Sorry, yeah, this minus and this minus it becomes plus. So it becomes minus 6x. This also done. This also done. Then here it becomes plus 1. That 1 is also done. That 6x. So this is what you are getting. So what is you are getting? Your f of x. Your f of x you are getting 9x minus 6x is 3x. So 1 plus 3x whole divided by 1 minus 6x plus 9x square. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear and clear, everyone. This is not the over. This is not the over. Just you got now generating function. By using recurrence relation, you got the generating function. We may have a question only find generating function from the given recurrence relation. But here you need to find the value of an also. Okay. Now how to
Sir,
find
this
that value?
question can ask in how much marks?
Actually, whenever theoretical examination is there, theoretical, so that question may ask for 7 marks. Okay, but this is for understanding purpose. It's very easy. It's a first problem. That's why you are getting little bit, conscious whether it will stop what we are doing. But you can see whatever I have done here. No, that's part 1, part 2, part 3. It is a one line proof only. One line proof. Once you solve so many problems, now you will get within one line this all the steps, part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay, so here for your understanding purpose, I elaborate like this. In the next problem onwards, I'm going to directly put the value and go further, put the value and go further, like that. Okay, so this, do you know this? Can you factor? Can you find out each factor? Can you find out each factor?
Yes, sir. It will come minus 3x minus 3x. Means if you need to factorize it, then
Yes. So it is a perfect square of perfect 1 minus 3x or 3x minus 1. So 1 minus 3x. See, 1 minus 3x square. So 1 square minus 2 into first term into second term. So minus 6x plus second term square 9x square. Yes or no?
yes.
So what you are getting your f of x is equal to 1 plus 3x whole divided by this is what you are getting. Got it, everyone? Got it? Now tell me what is its an. So I can again, here we need to do the factorization, partial fractions. Because you need to factorize this thing. Okay, so for that factorization, what we need to do now, for the partial fraction we have square here. Okay, so 3x minus, so this you can write down 1 plus 3x whole divided by 1 minus 3x bracket square is equal to a divided by 1 minus 3x plus b divided by 1 minus 3x bracket square. And then you need to solve this. How you can solve? Shift that term to another side. What you are getting? This implies 1 plus 3x is equal to, so 1 term get cancelled. You are remaining with 1 minus 3x plus b. Yes or no? Yes or no? Clean and clear? Clean and clear? So put,
Yes, sir.
if you wanted to become this 0, put x is equal to 1 by 3. So x is equal to 1 by 3. If I substitute, so 1 by 3 means what happened here? This becomes 1 by 3. So 1, 3 get cancelled. So 2 is equal to b. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
How to find the value of a now? Tell me.
In that equation only we need to substitute b is equal to 2.
No, directly b is equal to 2 if you
No, means
substitute.
after not.
What is the value of x? So you can put x is equal
Yes.
to 0. Any value of x.
Yes.
So if I substitute x is equal to 0, so 1 is equal to a plus b. What is the value of b? B is equal to 2. What you are getting? A is equal to minus 1.
It
Am I
means we
correct?
can take any value for x. If we can.
You can take any value, no problem. For simplicity purpose, I take the 0 because this cancel, no? Yes or no? So what you are getting? So that term, whatever the equation you have, you can write down 1 plus 3x divided by 1 minus 3x bracket square is equal to a value is minus 1, so minus 1 divided by 1 minus 3x plus b value is 2 divided by 1 minus 3x bracket square. Yes or no? You understand this now?
Yes, sir.
Or you can write down 2 first and this second, no problem at all. Now tell me what is a value of an for this series. That minus you forget out. So you have this series with you. Which series? 1 divided by 1 minus x. What is that series? What is that series?
1
Yeah.
minus,
No, when we have minus then plus. 1 plus x.
So 1 plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x cubed.
No.
1 plus x
X
square
cube.
plus x
Ah,
cube.
like that. No, like that we have. Okay. But instead of x, what we have here? So here this series, you can write down this series. You can write down f of x. You already find this series. Okay. So I will tell you where we have done this. What is generating? What is an for that series? That is what my question. In the first problem itself, where is that problem? Yeah. See, in that series, what we have here, see, when an is equal to b raised to n, that time what series I am getting? 1 upon 1 minus bx. Yes or no? You don't understand this series I am getting? 1 upon 1 minus bx for what? An is equal to b raised to n. That is what we done. Yes or no? An is equal to 1b square b cube dot dot dot. So a naught is equal to this, a1 is equal to this, a2 is equal to this, a3 is equal to this. So my point is what? What is my here an? For this series, my an is equal to b raised to n. So now the same series what we have here. So for this series, my an is equal to 3 raised to n. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay, let me see. Okay. What is the series of this? So I take minus outside. What is the series of this? 1 minus 3x. What is the series of this? I erase everything. 1 minus 3x. What is series? Yes, series, simple.
Sir, 1 plus x plus x square
1 plus x
cube.
value is 3x here. 3x
Okay.
plus 3x square plus dot like that only. Yes or no? Plus
Yes, sir.
2 times. What is the series of here? What is the series of this? 1 upon 1 minus 3x bracket square.
Sir, 1 plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x
1
cube.
plus 2x. So 2 I can write down here and 3x I can write down here. Yes or no? Plus
Yes, sir.
3 into 3x square.
3x square. Next is
4 into 3x cube.
plus dot. Now what is an here? If you wanted to compare this one, your an for that term you will get 3 raised to n. For this term an. What is an? The power of this. Here, if you substitute this series, you can write down in that way. Again, minus, you can write down this is summation. N starts from 0 to infinity. 3 raised to n into x raised to n. Am I correct? This is correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Clean and clear? Plus 2 into what is that series? Tell me. N is equal to 0 to infinity.
1
What?
minus x power minus 2.
What? N minus 1. N minus 1. 3 raised to n. X raised to n. Am I correct? If I shift n is equal to 0. So I am getting 0. N is equal to 1. So n plus 1. So n is equal to 0. 3 raised to 0. So 1 I am getting. N is equal to 1 if I substitute. So 2 times 3x. Okay. This is what you are getting. If I substitute n is equal to 0. N is equal to 0 means what I am getting? Everything
One.
0. 1 I am getting. N is equal to 1 if I substitute. So 3x1. N is equal to 2. Yeah, correct. Now it is correct. So everyone understand this series now? Understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
that's
can
it.
you show that third part?
Which third part?
Is this equation only third part which you were
This
solving.
one.
Sir, that ninth where it was 9 somewhere, no, that one.
Oh, 9. You are too. Here you are talking about. This one.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir, done.
Okay. You wanted to write down. Okay, no problem. So everyone understand up to this? Now that's it. No. So what you have 1 plus 3x divided by 1 minus 3x bracket square. You can write down in that way. So in that way, what happened? You just add that two series now. You just multiply by 2 and everything. So what you are getting? Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity. Here 3 into whatever that 2. If you add that series, so 2 into n plus 1 into 3 raised to n plus 3 raised to n into x raised to n. So what is my an I am getting? So I am getting my an is equal to 2 into n plus 1, 3 raised to n plus 3 raised to n. You can solve that 3 raised to n. You can take an outside. So what you are getting 1 plus 2n plus 2. So you are getting 3 raised to n into 2n plus 3. That is my you are getting an. Oh, see, minus sign. So sorry. Here minus we have, here we should have minus. I'm so sorry. So calculation mistake because of that time. Here you should have minus sign. Here you should have minus sign. Here. I will erase everything. Initially we have minus sign, no? So what you are getting here, 3 raised to n if you take an outside, so you are getting minus 1 plus 2n plus 2. So you are getting 3 raised to n into 2n plus 1. So that is nothing but your an. Got it? An is equal to 3 raised to n into 2n plus 1. Got it? Little bit big problem, but it's very easy. Any doubts, anyone? Any doubts? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. No doubt.
Just try to solve. I'm going to upload this video today itself. Just try to solve this example. Just see how we are doing. It's very easy. Just you need to focus on that particular problem. Okay. Little bit big problem. I do understand, but it's easy. It's not that much of fun. So what we are actually doing, we have an with us first. An is nothing but this they have given recurrence relation. So by using generating function, we find out the value of an. Okay, we find out the value of an. So here we substitute this thing and we find out. Okay. So we stopped here. Already time is gone. So I will give you attendance list. Just give me a minute.
So can you please show me the last part of this question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Any doubts you have, you can clear your doubts. No problem. Anytime.
Sir, that study materials you have shared in that, these examples are there.
Yes.
Sir, which book and which page?
Okay. I will again share. Okay.
No, sir, which book and which page?
Oh, book and page. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm giving you a reference books. So page number, I won't tell you. The books I will share with you. Because whatever the example I'm taking here, that example it's not from the single book. I'm taking, this is the easiest example I have taken. We have little bit difficult examples also.
Okay, sir. Done. Thank you.
Okay. So I will give you the example link also.